I've seen everything today.
Nice and warm today.
Ready for a dip?
Yeah,
Good for you.
I do it every day.
Well, that's your whole day.
Yeah,
I was wondering, where is that poker?
yeah. Well, it's bigger, but it keeps on getting smaller. But
Sir?
hey, how are you doing?
Good, you?
Thanks.
You're
It's
late.
frozen over.
Hey?
It was frozen over.
Was it really?
I'm like, it's so warm.
You're a bit later today.
Yeah, just when I get to working and stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, sometimes I even come like before 6, catch the nice sunset.
Oh, yeah?
We're getting spoiled. It's too warm.
It's going to get cold again.
Yeah, I know. I was just running down and I'm like, man, it feels like spring, but we still got winter coming.
There's still more winter on the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking we should maybe make the hole a little bit bigger. It keeps on getting smaller.
Are they got Sunday? They said they're going to bring more.
Yeah, I know they're.
I normally bring a sledge in the back of my car, but
Yeah.
the sides are too thick for a sledgehammer right now.
Yeah. Well, I've got an axe. I try to make it bigger, but like the next day it froze over again. It's
Yeah.
like, what's the point? But yeah, no, with the snowbanks, it makes it harder because you got to shovel the snow, and now it's gonna.
Yeah, I have to. I left a shovel here, but I don't know if they took it or broke. Or...
I left the shovel here too. It disappeared, and I know there were like 3 shovels in here. They got broke. So I think we'll find them on the bottom of the lake.
Could be buried.
Yeah.
I thought there was a few fish here. Someone must be fishing out of the hole.
Yeah. Well, there was a big chunk of ice. I don't know. I know when we were cutting it once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it floated in the middle of the hole, so I just took the thing and shoved it underneath. But it might come back down. This is insane how heavy it is. We were here the one day and we were cutting it. Try to pull the chunk when it's like, 4 or 5 inches thick. It's quite heavy.
Yeah, when we first opened it up and cut it. Yeah, we had put the big blocks around and pull them out. Some were pretty big.
Yeah. All right. So you try to come every day, or you got to?
I try to come every day. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and 4 years ago I used to come like every morning and all of this stuff, but now I get busy with work and all of this. And I'm going.
Damn work, eh?
If I'm going to come here, I might as well come when it's a little bit warmer in the afternoons, right? So.
A little warmer.
Yeah. But yeah, I had to get socks. I think a week ago I ran on the snow.
Oh, did it?
And I think the tips of my toes got frozen.
Really?
And they've been. I'm still not 100% because I've never used it. I just got them this past week. But what a difference! It's almost as big of a difference when I would come swimming before it was frozen and my fingers would just get cold.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I bought gloves and it was like, oh, this is now enjoyable. It was such a difference just putting the gloves on where the fingers don't freeze.
I usually go out with just water shoes.
Yeah.
And then after I was like coming out, my toes were like, it's kind of cold.
Yeah.
And then I got these and it's like night. It's like I can walk back to the car after.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Well, I thought of putting them in my shoes and running with them, but I don't think running with them is going to be good.
No.
So, but no, it makes a big difference. It's weird because right now, like they're warm, they're full of water.
I
so
know.
It holds the heat in there. Where before, like I said, it was just weird. I've never had a problem with my toes in the last 4 years that I've been doing this, and this year I think it was, like I said, I ran from here because there was too much snow to the car, and snow got on the bottom of my feet, and even I'm sitting in the car going like, why is my feet so cold?
Is that a hunk of ice or what is it?
Is there another chunk that came out?
I think it's part of a shovel.
Oh. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. People throw stuff in the hole. Oh. I didn't feel it when I was sitting there. So maybe I was sitting on it.
There's definitely a few fish somewhere around here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's frozen. Like, try to stretch your feet. It's quite thick.
I know. This way seems to be clear.
Yeah. Well, I think because where the hole was. Like we had that little.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the original hole that I had.
I know the big hunk's that way.
Yeah. Well, I know when the ice starts breaking up, it's going to be pain because often the ice, big chunks of ice, gets moved over.
Yeah.
So I remember the one year I think I had to stop. I couldn't because you can't go any further. You can't go on the ice because it's when you got chunks on it. So we'll have to see. Oh no, this is lovely weather.
It is. I noticed you're not racing to get dressed.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, it's nice and comfortable. There's no wind. It's the wind that makes
the wind is the
difference.
worst one.
Yeah.
I found though, getting out the last couple of days when it's warmer, that when I'm getting in my car, get home, I'm almost like colder.
Well,
I don't know why.
You know what it is? Like the reason I run down here, it actually makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Because my body warms up. I go into the water. Like the core is still warm because I was running, and by the time I get home, even when it's like minus 10, 15.
Well, you can see the steam coming off me.
Yeah. By the time I get home, I actually feel warmer than when I'm starting running over here. Like the body climatizes to it quite fast. It takes me about 10 minutes to run home. But yeah, no, today is lovely. It's perfect. I'll have to see. I haven't ran across the lake yet this year. No? I haven't had a chance.
Pretty mild right now. You want to wait till it gets harder.
But the pain's going to be trying to run on the snow. Until it. Yeah, it's interesting. Last year we had like no snow. Couldn't even I think we didn't even get frozen until like the end of January last year.
Did it freeze over last year?
Yeah, it did freeze over, but it was maybe like less than a month. Yeah, because it was just like February and then March came and it was like the fishermen couldn't even do anything. So at least they have the sense of not bringing the cars over here. But it's weird. The other day I'm walking on and I'm like, oh, hang on, we're walking on the other side of the
other side, yeah.
The drift is so big. This is the most snow that we've had that I remember. I mean, well, the last 4 years anyway, coming down here.
Does your camera record the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 360, so it does kind of all of it. Yeah, I'm posting it on. I've got the last 4 years of stuff, and it was.
Yeah, I saw your YouTube, the Reset Warrior.
Reset Warrior, yeah.
I'm part of the WhatsApp group for the swim club.
Yeah, so you saw it. Yeah, I posted it in there. So yeah, I've got some there from 4 years, but I like stopped and just got busy and didn't do it. And then on the 25th, it was my birthday, and I'm like, every year I go and post the video.
Yeah. So
I went and posted it, and then I'm like, oh, might as well just start doing it. So with the 360, it's easy to do. I'm just doing it to document for myself, like.
Yeah.
But with the 360, it's easy to do because I can do different camera angles and stuff. So I can move it around and makes it a little bit more interesting. The biggest pain is bringing stuff down here because I had the backpack.
Did you?
And I don't like the backpack because running with it. Well, sometimes I have to bring an axe in it,
so
that's when I bring the backpack. But no, the 1 year I had it, the first year I got it, and I had it on my back. I get home and I'm like, why is my back itchy? I was like all bloody, all scratched because the skin was so raw.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I'm not wearing a shirt. I'm like, I guess I could wear a shirt, but I do it without a shirt. So. Well, I've got to give it to you. I have not been that adventurous putting my head down. You got ice stuck on your head.
Do I? That's okay.
The snow. But partly because I'm running home, so I'm like, it gets too cold. But
well, I want to do a minute under the water. So I try to do 20 seconds roughly one day, half a minute the next, and I want to build up to a minute. But the water goes right up my nose. And so it's not.
Oh, it's weird going into a hole when you're sitting and then trying to figure out how to go down, right?
Well, yeah. So sometimes when I move, like the rush of water goes up my nose, I'm like, oh.
Oh,
So you can't stay under that long.
yeah.
Yeah, enjoy your run.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.